The Library of Unwritten Choices. Have you ever wondered how different your life would be if you had made just one different choice? What if you had said yes instead of no? What if you had taken a different job, moved to a new city, or spoken words you never said? This is the story of the Library of Unwritten Choices, a place where every possible version of your life is written down, waiting for you to discover. The discovery. Ethan was a man who often thought about what if. One afternoon, while exploring a quiet part of town, he stumbled upon an unusual building. The sign above the door read, "The Library of Unwritten Choices." Inside, endless shelves stretched as far as the eye could see. Every book had his name on the cover, but the titles were different. The Life Where Ethan Became a Musician. The Life Where Ethan Chose to Travel. The Life Where Ethan Took the Job Abroad. Ethan realized that these were all the lives he could have lived if he had made different choices. The first book. Curiosity got the better of him. He picked up a book and opened it. Suddenly, he wasn't just reading words, he was experiencing a new life. He saw himself living in Paris, working at a job that excited him, surrounded by new friends. It felt real. It felt alive. When he closed the book, he noticed something strange. In his pocket was a train ticket from Paris, a real, physical object from a life he hadn't actually lived. More lives unfold. Ethan couldn't stop at just one. He opened another book. This time he saw himself as a musician on stage, performing to a cheering crowd. He felt the energy, the joy, the passion. In another book, he saw himself married, raising a family, living a life filled with love and warmth. Each book showed him a different possibility, and every time he closed one, little pieces of those lives stayed with him. Skills, memories, even objects. The realization. The more he read, the more his world began to change. He found himself speaking languages he had never learned. He knew things he had never studied. His apartment filled with items from different versions of his life. Ethan realized something powerful. Every choice we make shapes a path. But every choice we don't make also writes a story, even if we never see it. The final book. Finally, Ethan came across one last book. Its title read, "The Life Where Ethan Entered the Library." When he opened it, he saw himself standing right there, holding the book in his hands. And in that moment, he understood. The library wasn't just about the past or the future. It was about the present. It was about realizing that every moment is a chance to create a new page in his real life. Reflection. Ethan left the library with a new perspective. He no longer asked, "What if?" Instead, he asked, "What choice will I make today?" Because in the end, the greatest story isn't the one written in the library. It's the one we choose to live right now. Call to action. So let me ask you this. If you walked into the Library of Unwritten Choices, which book would you want to open first? Tell me in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon, because more mind-bending stories are coming your way.